Hey folks, welcome back to BenOrBreak. I'm your host Ben, and we are back in Skyrim. I picked up the game where we left it off. We had just gotten to Falkreath after joining the unsavory Dark Brotherhood, and we wanted to give our friend that we found, Miko, a new home. Lod had been looking for a dog. We knew that from the incident with Barbas, but Barbas was not really a good fit. Miko might be. So we're going to give Miko to Lod because we don't have a home right now, at least not one that we can really take care of a dog in. We're using a mod to do this. It is give Miko to Lod. I will link that in the description. We weren't able to do it last time because the mod wasn't picking up where we were in the Clavicus Vial quest line. But I just entered a console command to fix that. It's all on the mod page, how to do that, and we are ready to go.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first, and the Empire second.
Well, speaking of loyalty, I have this very loyal hound. It's not the dog you're looking for, but he could use a new owner.
Really? That'd be great.
Take good care of him.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Perfect. I think now he'll just kind of wander the area. Alright, next up, a little side job for the Thieves Guild. We have to enter Pine Watch and find a lost mold or end in the silversmith. Once we find our own horse. Let's see here. Oh, there's Frost. Oh. Did I just hear? Who's shooting? Okay, it's just target practice. Getting jumpy.
You're doing a fine job around here.
Thank you, sir.
What a laugh.
Let's see, the correct road. I guess it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I find myself a little disoriented in Falkreath, as small as it is. Not really sure why. I don't really have trouble finding my way around most of the other old cities. Maybe it's just all the views are blocked by these big old trees. These beautiful trees. Alright, Pine Watch is not far. We actually have come across it before. We didn't know what scum and villainy is within. Apparently a bandit camp. A bandit base. These bandits, although these bandits might be dead right now. I see there's a rock on the road. Oh, that's a cauldron. Never mind. Seeing them. Yeah, maybe they haven't respawned. I think that's Pine Watch up there, though. Ooh. That was a miss. I guess Frost knocked it over, though? Ooh. I don't think I've ever been invisible on top of a horse. Oops. Well, I guess this is a fine place to get off. I meant to see if I could harvest those flowers, but we are here. Let's see what awaits us. Quiet enough right now. Okay, let's see. Somewhere in here, almost. Perfect. Those are a pile of weapons, so this isn't just a hunting cabin. This is probably the right place. Don't trip on the broom. Just one person down here, I think. Roarlock. Note to Roarlock. Maybe we should know who this person is before we kill him, since we have the chance. Got the right card this time. The note has been sent, and we'll see how they respond. In the meantime, we'll keep breaking down this stuff. You keep selling off the wood to keep our front. If we can get a good price for the mold, we should be set for a while. Okay, we're at the right place then. Oh, and we left some wine for you in a bucket behind the shelf. Consider it a bonus. Behind the shelf. Right, there's 2 shelves in this room. This is clearly a bandit den. Oh, he's tweaking out. Not stuck in that chair. Okay. Gonna need our lantern, maybe. One of these shelves is movable. Ah. Perfect. There indeed is some wine in a bucket. I think we'll leave that where it is. Okay. This is some ancient Nordic stonework or something. There's a whole place down here. Okay.
Skyrim is a hard place, and tending a farm here is thankless work. Ah, you know, not my sort of thing. So, here I am.
I think I saw something moving. Oh, yep, there they are on the bridge. We will not try to sneak across there when it's illuminated by strong torchlight.
Trying to keep from freezing to death, just like every night.
There's levers here that probably operate this trapdoor. We might have to come back to that. I kind of like, since this is part of a Thieves Guild mission, that they made sure to put like an alternate path down here
The way this war's
where you can
going,
sneak around in the shadows instead of engaging in combat. Okay, I think we will see if we can take care of this person.
Is someone...
Perfect. And then check out that pit before we get too far. I think I actually do want to see what's up with it. Lots of falling dust here. It's a little bit bright. I don't know if that's something we can adjust with E&B settings, though. Lots of carts. Okay, there's some kind of door there. Oop. We should be watching out for traps, I guess. Curiosity wants me to like drop down there and see if I can get in through that door, but I'm just going to leave it be. Our character probably wouldn't jump into a pit full of spikes if we didn't have to. The odds we're using do make traps pretty damaging. Okay.
Skyrim is a hard place, and tending a farm here is thankless work.
So I see at least 2 more
Here I am.
bandits then.
Someone there?
Yep.
Thought I heard something.
No, they just glitched right through the floor. I don't think I even see a weapon that we can loot them with. Okay. Probably not going back down there just for one body. Let's see here. So that's where we came in. There's a barred door here, which is likely where we will go out. There's a locked door here. It's locked, that means it may have just treasure behind it rather than being the main path. But this is a Thieves Guild questline. The main front door to Pine Watch is locked. I think for some of these doors they're willing to require the player to be able to pick them to continue, so... No, this one really is just a store cupboard, I think. Okay. And this is our direction to continue, I think. Trying to be cognizant of traps. Another cavern. Someone over there. No good path that way, so we'll see if we can sneak around the edge of this pool of light. There's someone operating a grindstone right there. Maybe we should take him out before we continue. I think we can do that. We'll want to wait until that person goes around the pillar again, though.
Is someone there?
Someone there?
Oh, looks like someone else might have
Hide from me.
heard or seen us.
Come back here.
Oh, there was someone behind us. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, came out of stealth a little too soon. Take out the archer first. Very good, very good.
That's it? That's your best?
That was a little dicey, but we got it. We used quite a few potions there. How badly did we get hurt? Oh, bandit highwayman. With scaled armor and everything. Okay, and then the last one. Did I miss the last one? Okay. No matter. Okay. There's a ramp here that we can climb up, I believe. Probably douse our lights. Oop. Went a little faster than I anticipated. That's okay. There's another ramp up here, it looks like. Chest. Don't see any traps, so we'll give it a go. And this may be a path onward, right? Oh, did not see you there. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, we got the better bash. All right. Thankfully, he didn't capitalize on our stagger. Okay. Good enough. Bend Marauder. Health a little low. We'll heal up and then head in. For level ups, I'm starting to put points into Magicka. It would be nice to be able to cast invisibility, and we might start working on some other spell schools before long.
I tried to tell him that he wouldn't get past the traps, but he wouldn't listen.
It was a stupid plan. And now Regal is
The
so
traps.
mad she won't even let us cut him down from there.
Aye, and she's added more traps now as well. A moment of silence for our fallen friend.
You know, I think we can take him with invisibility.
Fun. Come on!
Whoa, hey, I'm invisible. That's not fair. Not anymore. They might have lost track of us. If we move quickly, we can maybe get behind them.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, come on. Not a kill.
You won't leave here alive!
Okay, trying to turn my lantern on. There we go. The other one has a bow. Great. Well, that was a harder fight than it needed to be, I guess. These bandits have a decent level. We're still at level 22 or 23, I think. Letter from Roris. Come on, it won't be that bad. Rydell may be paranoid, but she's as dumb as a mammoth. Body hair like one too. I'm just saying, if we can get that treasure room, we would be set. We could just take the money and head north to catch a ship. I know a guy whose cousin knows a guy that could get us set up with some pirates in Hammerfell. In the meantime, we could live high on that money for months. Okay, so the thieves, we're planning to steal from the thieves. Anything worthwhile in here? No, turnips. Great. Now one more axe. We will take that. He also has a letter from Morris. Interesting. There's someone, but I don't think they're close.
It's exhilarating. It's because of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
We know we definitely have to be watching out for traps if we weren't before. This, I think that's the way we came from, yeah. Ah, I missed the way forward. Here it is.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
Anything in these cages? I don't think so. Let's investigate. At least nothing living. I couldn't quite see if there's loot or not. Even if there isn't, it's lockpicking practice. Bucket. Looks like another bucket here. Expert, sure, why not? Gotta loot those buckets. I'm just kidding. We're just doing it for the XP for now. Cool. Thanks for letting me indulge that. Crap. Double. Should probably quick save. We know that one of the bandits who made a go at the boss's treasure did die to the traps. Someone there. But I think no one else. Looks like this is indeed a Nordic crypt, as we suspected. The bandits ran into some Draugr here at some point. Perhaps not long ago, that bandit looked like he was standing guard. Okay, we've got a door there. And possibly the passage continues this way? Yes. So I'm guessing the door will be just loot or something behind the lock. We will see what we can find. Perfect. This one is trapped. Not really able to highlight the trap trigger. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do that last. Hello there. All right, a quarter of the way there. Okay. Now this lock, center should be about here. Doesn't really matter though, because basically stick our lockpick anywhere and probably get it. Great, we'll take all that. And move on. Eight beds. One more letter from Roris. It's back here. One bandit, two bandits, possibly a third, I can't quite tell. So this may be a fight. Lots of armor. Some of it's valuable. Okay. Make a proper save one more time. See if we can stick to the shadows and get through here. Not quite. Okay, well. That bandit's going to be the problem. If we stay to shadow, we might be able to get through here and here. Somehow did that. Now we can pick these off. Or so I thought. We're just going to get stagger locked. Okay.
That's the last of them.
Wow. Pretty pleased about getting behind that barkeep, but our second sneak attack did not do it on the rest of these folks. Okay, and we did confirm that there are in fact 4 bandits in this room. Maybe we just start with the closest one then.
Wow, look what we have here.
Okay, well, that sneak attack did not work again, but this time we can bug her. Get her lantern on.
Never should have come here.
Were you sleeping? Did I miss you? 2 archers, okay.
I can take you.
Okay. Is that it? I believe so. Alright, well that was that. Give that a save, quickly loot. I need to heal. Nothing much worth speaking of. Okay. There's a tunnel that way. I believe that is the only way to continue. Nothing worth speaking of behind the bar. A couple poisons. We'll take those to sell. Lights out. Have to be careful of these noisemakers. There may be additional traps in here too. I'm not sure. Oh, this wine's reasonably valuable. Okay. Someone's sleeping back here. Rigel. So this is the bandit boss. We could try stealing some gold for some XP. It's kind of hard to level pickpocket if you're not going to pickpocket civilians.
Are you looking for a fight? All right, you've got it.
Wow, okay. Well, now we know that that's a foolish thing, and we should not try to pickpocket this person. We will just do dagger first. Much easier. Full set of steel plate. Okay, apprentice lock should be about here. Perfect. Overburdened, alas. We will drop a couple things. We still have to watch out for traps, even though I think that was the boss. The bandits mentioned that trying to get to the treasure room, one of their companions did bite it. Try and get there. Oh. That looks like a trap. Not sure what's down there, but I'm not going to really drop down to investigate when I'm not sure we can get back up. And we're probably best off keeping our lights on for these pressure plates and such. Okay, let's give one more quick save and see if we can get in here. All right. Whoa! Alas, we made it so close. Traps got us. All right, we'll try that again. Let myself get distracted by all the shiny gold. Didn't see that pressure plate. Foolish. Oh well. Ring of the Bold. Take 10% less damage from power attacks and bashes. And look at all these goodies. Silver, gold, coins, Elven Helmet of Deathlessness. It's a little inconvenient that this isn't all in a chest to pick up more quickly, but it's kind of nice to have something to look at. It's not often you actually see the big piles of gold you drag out of dungeons. Usually it's in enemies and chests. Okay. We will have to drop some stuff, though. We have an embarrassment of riches. Okay, that'll do it for now. We can load up the rest of the loot on Frost when we get back outside. Maybe we should have taken the opportunity to rest in that room with the beds. It's now getting toward dark. Okay. Oh, he's still tweaking. Stuck in this chair. Can't use this bed though. Why would that bed be owned? Usually bandit occupied beds are not owned. I guess that's a named NPC? Okay. Next up in this no fast travel playthrough is the road to Riverwood. I think we may have one thing to do on the way. We'll look on our map in a moment. We can investigate Anissa's cabin cellar. Maybe even Warden's stone rest. Did we forget the silver mold? Oh my goodness. I'm a nugget. I don't think we got what we came for. Okay, I must have missed it. Sorry, folks. That's what I get for having my quest markers hidden. Okay, I think we should have this shortcut here. Open now. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, no wonder I missed it without quest markers on. It's kind of hidden in shadow when I don't have my lantern on. It's kind of lying on the floor, so. Okay. Glad that didn't take too long to fix. Alright, let's get back out to our buddy Frost and get on the road. It's night, but I don't think I mind traveling at night too much. I don't think we have to go far. Sorry that the Argonian's a little glowy. Our E&B doesn't really know how to handle loading screens, it seems like. Okay, perfect. We can now take that marker off. Frost should be just down the hill. Out of sight of the cabin where we left him. Hey, buddy. Got a couple things for you, if that's all right. Just be a moment to get some of this loot off of us and onto our friend. I don't think we need to move alchemy ingredients, they're pretty light. We can move these crafting materials. We don't need all of this lantern oil on us right now. Much better. I think the most direct route is actually just to head straight north here, rather than try to stick to the roads right now. Make a save. Get moving. Okay, what the best way to get through here is... I know Lakeview Manor... Well, the site for Lakeview Manor is not far from here. There he is. Any more? Appears not. That. Some kind of altar. Bones. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that. Let's just get to the lake shore so we can navigate a bit more easily. Whoa. Oh, wolf pack. One more. Oh, we're stuttering. Hopefully we didn't just crash. Yeah, I think that might be a soft crash, folks. Huh. Alright. Well, if it's not unstuck now, it's not going to come unstuck. Sorry about that. We will have to bring up Task Manager and in that process. Okay. And it'll just be a moment to boot back up. Sorry about that. Yeah, usually we don't get a soft crash like that where it just locks up. Occasionally we'll crash to desktop, but it's been a couple episodes since even that has happened. Just Skyrim things. Alright, I think the save is just up the hill, so we don't have far to go. It's kind of nice to be out and about at night in Skyrim every once in a while. I've been trying to mostly travel during the day with this character, because that's what a sane person would do, but we find ourselves in the wilderness at night. As long as the stars and moon are bright enough, we'll be all right. I think instead of heading into that larger wolf pack, we'll just, again, take care of this lone wolf. And then maybe head a little bit further east on our way down this hill. Looks like we will hit the road that way. Perfect. Okay, I believe that was the site of Lakeview Manor when you build it that we passed. And it's... I believe. We're not going to meddle with them. Probably think about crossing the river when we get to the Guardian Stones. I believe Anissa's cabin is on the north shore. You'll not switch stones here. I kind of like our current build with the Shadow Stone, increasing our sneak speed. And Anissa's cabin might be over there. Well, this will work. Pardon me, Hunter. Alright, Frost will get a little bit wet, but it shouldn't be deep. Good boy. Where are you? Okay. I might also investigate Warden Stone's Rest while we're here. I think that is a mod added location, which I don't know that we'll ever get a quest actually pointing us there, so we may investigate while we're here. I'll see about Anissa's cabin first. We might be able to get a good night's sleep. Hello, old woman. What, do you have a bed for a weary traveler? I suppose we should change into something a little less scary.
Well, hello. It's so nice to have a visitor. Oh, I get so lonely out here. Do stay for a while, dear.
Sure. Do you have a bed?
Until next time.
I guess That's not a question we'll ask, that we can ask, so we'll look. Where exactly would you intend me to stay?
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Is something wrong?
Well, aren't you sweet? I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
Okay.
Take care now.
I see. We'd like us to stay for a little while, but we heard some unsettling tales about this woman Anise, which is why we're investigating over here. Steal from mobile strongbox. Ring of the wind increases the movement speed. Not movement speed, the movement speed. Fortunately, I don't think we can move that strongbox. Some valuable herbs in here. And some skulls. And poisons, okay. I think we may be dealing with a witch. Letter for Anise. From Anise, sorry. Helgi, dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing in your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce that boy of yours and come. Come live with me in the forest. My sister will be here soon. Together we can form a proper coven, and your training will truly begin. Witch. Hagravens, perhaps? Future Hagravens, maybe. We just found Hagraven feathers in this table here. Need to be careful. And here's the clue that we're following. The paper mirror. Volume 1 by Anonymous. The hero was curious. It was not an uncommon affliction for people her age, but for Nalja Nine-Lives, that's us, it was almost a sickness. It was the reason she stole into the witch's cabin, and the reason she was reading the book now. For what were books but another kind of door, and to open them was to open a world of possibilities. In Skyrim, Nalja Nine-Lives had opened many doors like this one, and they all made the same promise. Behind it were tales of conspiracy, tragedy, valor, sacrifice, and sometimes even love. The more doors you opened, the further you descended, losing yourself in every chamber, every corner of every room. But alas, behind this door she found neither knights, nor sorcery, nobles, nor thieves. There were no clashes between light and dark, sword and shield, earth and sky. All she found was an empty room, save for a single object placed in the center, a mirror. This is not to say it was an ordinary mirror. The surface was fluid, almost as if it were about to spill out of its thick brass frame. If it did move, it moved slowly, yet it could hardly be called calm. It was thick, cold, and most of all, murky. Now, the wise adventurer might turn away from such an ominous thing, but the curious one can't resist taking a peek. As for what Nalja Nine-Lives saw, suffice to say she wasn't entirely sure. However, weeks later, long after she closed the door and continued on her adventures, Nalja Nine-Lives couldn't help but feel a hint of recognition when she walked into the Wind Peak Inn and approached the stranger by the wall. "What are you looking at?" the man asked, bending his lips into a scowl. Nalja Nine-Lives tried her best not to smile. Somehow she already knew this man's name, his occupation, and why he was standing there. In short, Nalja knew exactly what she was looking at. What she didn't know was how. "Your name's Theron, I take it," she said. "I'm here about the job." Oh my. Curiouser and curiouser. Wind Peak Inn, eh? One star. We will follow up on that soon. I think our current path takes us to Whiterun, though. What does this mean? Not every day you find a book written about your actions as you read it. I'm assuming the mirror that we saw was metaphorical. The book's title is a paper mirror, after all.
Huh?
Oh my. Someone's looking a bit aggressive. Best to just do this safely and quietly. Fortunately, I assume the bed is not usable. Oh, okay. Let's get some sleep. It looks like we're pretty tired. And then I think I will check out Warden Stone Rest. Now that we've had our actual rest. Let's see, where did we leave Frost? It's by the wall, I think. Frost? Frost? Here, buddy. Oh, there you are. You probably hid in the trees when the witch turned nasty. Oh my. Well, we don't know where that is yet, because we haven't done that. Eventually that we will be sent to Bleak Falls Barrow. Character doesn't know that, though. Okay, Warden Stone Rest. This is probably the place. So I don't really know anything about this mod-added dungeon. We will have to see what it's all about. Note from a friend. My old master, who is residing in an old fortress named Warden Stone's Rest, near Riverwood, possesses an artifact, the Warden Stone. He was a fool and kept his source of all his, quote, power from us, his students. Bring it to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun, and I shall reward you greatly, a friend. Well, we are actually headed to Whiterun before long. Someone met their death out here. We need to be careful. We'll still have to have a bite to eat. Let's see here. Retrieve the Warden Stone. Summon at the pot. Novice Conjurer. Just food here. Okay. So far, so good. It's probably the path onward. Okay. Good thing we're in shadow.
Never should have come here.
I don't know if her walking out was scripted or what, but could have been caught out if we weren't careful, but we got lucky. If it was scripted, I mean, perfect timing to make it interesting. See another person in robes ahead. Madanach. I thought the Archonok might die when he took out its master. Seems not. Okay. Cleanly done. Plenty of doors to choose from. Out here. Not quite. Very close. There we go. Scroll of Conjure Flame Madanach and a couple of potions back here. Let's see what this door leads us to. It is locked, so probably another side room. Perhaps with worthwhile loot. We will see. Oh. This is a group of conjurers whose master uses the Warden stone, the source of his power, or their power. I guess I don't know its gender. Okay, these would be valuable. Quick save and see what's beyond this door. Another locked door. Is this really the path? I suppose it is. It's not always routine to have locked doors be part of the main path of a dungeon, because it requires that the character have lock picks and lock picking skill of some kind. That I mind. But you won't see that in vanilla dungeons for the most part. Usually it's loot rooms, or there's some way to get a key. It's possible we missed a key back there, but we didn't need it. Someone over there. Once again, I was hoping that the Atronach would disappear, but it looks like they're not bound Atronachs. Okay, we'll try again. Whoa! Frost damage should be pretty good against that. Big old throne here. Did I see something? Ring of Magicka. Well, that would be easy to miss. Alright, let's see what we've got here. The Seven Curses by Gilvis Barello. I am reading this because I don't know if this will be mod added or not. It's not long. Sure, we'll read it. Through the doors of the unmourned house where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of the oath-breaking house ring 7 curses of gods blasphemed. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. Fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. I'm getting tired of saying curse, so 7th, dreams. Notes. Lines 1 to 3, ambiguous, may refer to the impiety of the god-mocking House Dwemer, or the treacherous diplomacy of the subtle House Dagoth, or both. House Dagoth, however, was reviled as oathbreakers for their treachery at Red Mountain. It may, however, refer to unspecified broken oaths of peace between Lord Nerevar and Lord Dumak, founders of the Grand Council. Nerevar and Dumak were loyal friends until the disagreements between the Dwemer and the other great houses broke out in open conflict. Line 4, the Dwemer, the mockers and profaners of the divine. 5 to 6, the curses of fire and ash would come from Red Mountain, where Dagoth rules. These were the earliest reported threats from Red Mountain. Line 7, the curse of flesh suggest blight diseases, especially corpus. The fire and ash storms preceded the threats of blight and corpus. Line 8 to 10, obscure may refer to as yet unrecognized threats from Dagoth Line 11, recent reports of snow, sickness, and disturbed dreams come from townsfolk and Ashlanders alike. But the seventh and final curse has begun to suggest the threat presented is about to reach a crisis. I'm assuming this is a book originally from Morrowind that was added to loot lists by mods. Because I don't recognize it as a vanilla book, but it also doesn't seem related to this dungeon at all. And I do know we have some mods adding books from previous Elder Scrolls titles to the game. Not quite finding the... There we go. On the Adept lock. Nothing much in there. Some gems. And this is the Warden Stone. Find the apprentice. Is the apprentice the one who awaits in Whiterun? I suppose we'll find out. We'll see if it gives us a quest marker. This one's expert, so okay, not so bad. Find the apprentice. The quest marker is somewhere in here. Interesting. I don't recall there being an Atronach there. Where did this one come from? Oh no. Several Atronachs. Okay. We should probably save. I don't think we need to try to kill those just for XP. Thankfully, these Atronachs do not seem to burn very bright. Can we loot before it blows up? Perhaps. Looks like it got us. Another one on top of the stairs. This is kind of cool. Thankfully this place is dark and... Oh gosh. There's more. Find the apprentice, eh? Burnt corpse. Where did this come from? Note from a friend. My friend, our dupe has taken the bait. Soon the Warden Stone shall be ours. I'll make sure the only reward the fool gets is a poison dagger from the dark. R. Looks like whoever's plan it was to have me retrieve the Warden Stone got Atronached. Did that mark the quest is complete then? Notes writer seems to have let greed get the better of him just before the Daedra did. That was neat. That was a neat dungeon. It wasn't very long. The dungeon itself was nothing to speak of, but I really loved the twist at the end of, you got the loot, the big item that we still need to look at, and then the whole place is flooded with flame Atronachs. Pretty cool. Oh, this Ring of the Wind. Gonna have to remember to hotkey that at some point. Looks pretty useful. Warden Stone. Conjuration spells last 20% longer, and then 10% elemental resistances. Not anything too useful to us right now. I mean, I guess we're just running Amulet of Stendarr right now, so the elemental resistances are pretty good, perhaps. Yeah. This will just take a moment. Right. So I think we want actually the Ring of the Wind grouped in group 3. Confirm. We can ungroup Ring of the Grey. Cool. Likewise, I think this new necklace, we don't actually have a very good necklace at the moment. Warden Stone elemental resistances might be better than the Stendar's amulet. So we'll put that in groups 2. And 1 and 2. Not 2 and 3. Group that. That. And we can unfavorite Amulet of Stendar and Ring of the Grey. Perfect. Alright, buddy. On the road again. Just want to stop at White River Watch, maybe also Riverwood on our way, and then we'll be at Whiterun. Oh, we also have a treasure map that points somewhere around here. We should loot that treasure. Alright, Wardenstone Rest. I will link to the mod in the description. It's probably just called Wardenstone's Rest, but I will have to look that up to be sure. I didn't know if we'd be doing this today or not. But I endorse it. Check it out. You saw all there was. And if you're watching this, the twist won't be a surprise or a twist of any kind. But support the creator, even if you're not planning on playing it yourself, and give it an endorse or whatever if you enjoyed at least watching it. Just that little twist at the end with Flame Hotchnox coming out of nowhere to, you know, kill the person who was plotting to have you get the Warden Stone and also threaten your own life. Just transformed a pretty average dungeon into a neat little side adventure. Do we need anything in Riverwood? I don't think we do. Suppose we could stop at the general store. Maybe sell off some loot. Not going to wait until we get all the way to that bridge, so we'll just make the crossing right here.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
Dragon?
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night.
We should probably be wearing something a little less conspicuous.
Dragons now.
Alright, let's get some of this loot to sell also. Assuming the blacksmith is ready and available. No, we don't want to sell our silver. We're keeping that for crafting. There we go.
Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things.
Oh, bummer. Alvar's over there. And I'm overburdened now.
It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Hi.
It's interesting that we're getting this dialogue. We didn't actually see the dragon. We are using alternate start, Live Another Life, so that we started not at Halgan.
Until next time.
And we're not getting a
Need something?
buy and sell dialogue option. Maybe he needs to be standing over there for that to work. This is
All right then.
some added stuff to Riverwood by a mod. I will link this mod in the description too. Just cosmetic stuff, visual stuff, a few things added here and there, like a smelter for the forge. But since Alvor does not seem to want to trade with us, we'll just head into the Riverwood Trader.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer.
Oh, pardon me, Hilda.
I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Huh, bandit raid, eh? I can help you get it back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
I also like the sound of this claw business.
Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper...
Hello, Sven.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Okay, we'll be on in a moment.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius. Oh,
excuse you, Sven. I was in line first. Okay, just a quick check, see if there's anything we want to buy. Probably don't need to be buying too many health potions at this point, but I figure it's better safe than sorry. Let's see, anything else useful? Someone's selling you silver candlesticks. You 100% know they were stolen, but apparently Lucan here doesn't mind. We'll sell some of this heavier stuff. That, not sure if Alvor will buy because he doesn't want to sell us things. Oh, we should be selling these staves. Those we want to disenchant. $15 gold left, okay. I'm not sure that we have anything else at the bill, so that will probably just be it. Unless there's any books we want to sell. Spellcom Courage, we don't need that. Okay. Good enough.
All right, then.
You're no longer overburdened. We'll see if Alvor is back in his actual forge. We can sell him our remaining things.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
I can't. Well, I see the mountain. I'll be there in a moment. Okay. Where did Alvor go? What are you doing over there? Gonna come 10 shop? It's coming toward noon. Oh boy, we get to sell stuff. Great.
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Do you know anything about that ruin on the mountain? Camilla's talking about it.
I'd keep away from the barrow, out of respect. Plunder those ruins at your peril, friend. The spirits of the dead won't look kindly upon it.
Noted.
Take a look.
Not exactly the first ruin we would have plundered, though. Okay. Iron ore is usually worth buying because we can transmute it to gold or silver. I think that's it. Perfect.
Until next time.
I'll just put these ores back and we can be on our way. Right.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Interesting. Camilla's walking a little slow. I don't know if she'll hurry up if we go ahead, though.
Why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Sus. Oh, Camilla! You just kicked the chicken! If I did something like that, the penalty would be death. That's the Riverwood chicken. That was my first death. My first Skyrim death. I killed the Riverwood chicken, thinking it was like RuneScape or something, and What's her face? Delphine just killed me with an orcish dagger and a flame cloak. First time ever playing. I thought Camilla might want to talk to us there, but no, she's just going. Okay, come on, Frost.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. Good luck.
Hey.
Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Thanks. Not actually sure if we're going to do that right now. Our path is kind of this direction. Yes, we will save that for another time. Hello, Embry. Heard somebody. There you are. Often I wouldn't necessarily seek out the wolf, but we need to go off trail to investigate a certain treasure map we have. Let me make sure I have it on me. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Treasure map 4, maybe? That's the one. So the windmill is obviously that windmill from Pelagia Farm, and if I remember, the treasure chest is kind of along this rocky shelf. Not sure if we're too low or too high. Maybe the next bit up. Yes, this looks more correct. I believe it's over here. Perfect. Just FYI, these only spawn if you actually read the treasure map. Otherwise, if you go here, there won't be anything there. Nothing special, but we'll use or sell all of it. Looks like a storm's whipping up. Alright, Frost, let's get to White River Watch. I believe it's just up the next, on the other side of that valley. And then it's Whiterun. Perhaps the snow will subside when we get down out of the mountains. Alright. Get near Whiterun, which if you're ever going to crash to desktop, I find that that's a fairly common place to do so. Is that Uthgard? Hello. We are using Immersive Citizens as our AI overhaul mod. Just has some NPCs do interesting stuff, like Uthgard goes for a walk, besides, instead of sitting, you know, in the Baron Mare literally all the time. Or Embry sitting on the bridge, like we saw a few minutes ago. If I remember correctly, White River Watch is up there somewhere. So we don't have far to go after this bridge. We will encounter a wolf on our way, so might as well just be prepared.
Done it before.
rise up and live again.
Is something the matter? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to talk to this guy.
Oh, hello there. I did notice you come up. I was focusing my magicka. Or at least I thought I was.
I don't think I've ever
I don't really know what I'm doing.
got to this encounter before. It's quite the staff you have there.
I used to think so too. See, my grandfather was a wizard. My father wouldn't talk about it much. But I found some of his things in the attic, including this staff. After that, I thought I was turning into a wizard too, because dead things near me would come to life again for a while. I even went to the College of Winterhold. They just laughed at me. The magic is in the staff, not in me, they said.
Yeah. Huh. Seems like coin would be worth more to you. We could just try to persuade it, but I don't feel like it. We have the money. I feel a little bad for this guy, and it's probably best that he doesn't have a necromancy staff.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it? In fact, keep it. I must have used up the magic in the staff or something. It's just a dumb stick of wood now.
That must have been vanilla because it's vanilla voice acting. But I don't recall ever seeing that random encounter before. I mean, it's got full charge and it's worth 1,000 gold, so I think both of us probably came out of that exchange. Did we miss White River Watch? Oops. Maybe the path up was back here a little bit. Yeah, this looks like we missed the path. It was literally just here. Oops. I believe that is a bandit. Okay. Someone has a bow. Yep, I see him. All right, Frost. Good boy. I think there's anything outside here, but we'll check. Oh, there's a chest. Perfect. All right, you can, I guess, stay right there, boy. You look majestic. Look at Whiterun. Quite the view from here, eh? Alright, enjoy. Hopefully the snow will clear up soon. I'll be right back.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you?
Yeah.
Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
I just want to show you guys this. Well, you probably know White River Watch is an interesting place, but oh, it might not be showing up here, but Ulfr's book. I think that's supposed to be Braille. That's pretty neat. We're not going to steal anything from him. Not going to do anything to him either. He may be a bandit, but we don't need to bother him. We don't want that basket. That's just clutter.
So you win?
Yeah. We can't have that roomy-eyed fool as our watchman, even if he is Hashvar's uncle. Time we dealt with both of them.
Time you dealt with both of them,
tonight at dusk. Be ready.
Oh, come on.
Thought I heard something.
A coup among the bandits. Okay. The little freeze time while we were blocking due to one of our Valkyrie perks. Time slows down when you're blocking during an enemy's power attack. So that's always a little useful. Wasn't really sure if it would be useful when I took it, but I enjoyed it. Guess we will take those bracers. They're pretty light. Alright, lights out. Let's get our dagger back out and continue. Seems like these bandits are fairly low level.
You think it'd work?
Of course not. Dog. I could train, but a half-starved wolf, not a chance.
I don't think we're gonna get the drop on these guys with that person watching. Oh well, we will try.
We're not alone.
Whoa! How'd you... I'm invisible! Not fair.
You won't get away.
I think we might have.
Can't hide from me.
Oh, bother. Okay, this time we will just stand and fight.
Someone's got
Call yourself a Nord? Ye Scrumor would be ashamed of you.
No, we just bashed each other.
Damn you! Time to die, hero.
Alright, we took an arrow, but I think our armor took most of the damage. Dagger of Lightning, okay. Poor dog in here. I think we'll just... Well, wolf. They wanted it to be a dog, but we'll just put it out of its misery. Hey, oh. I'm sorry, Scruffy. I guess you're a named character. You're quite friendly for a wolf. You should probably just go. I feel bad for hitting it. I don't think we have heal other. No. Okay, I guess... Well, the door's open. You can leave whenever you want. Thought in vanilla he's actually not a named wolf. He's just a wolf. And if you open the door, he may attack the bandits, but... I'm misremembering. I didn't recall him being named, though. I don't mind, though. I don't mind having creatures in dungeons that aren't enemies. Like Ulfar at the entrance and then Scruffy over there. Lots of mushrooms in this dungeon. I think we might even have missed a patch over there. Come on. Alright, well, never mind. Also could mine the ore, but it takes a little while. Don't know if it'd be worth it during an episode. Okay. Let's find this. I think Ragroshub from the College of Winterhold sent us here to find a book. What else? It's always books with that guy. Who is this? Halviar Ironhand. A bandit chief. Okay, We will remove that from our log currently. We're not heading up to Winterhold just yet. Guard seems to have pulled back to the city, so we've been able to run a few decent raids again. One of the merchants had some odd cargo, a bunch of pelts and animals, including a wolf. I let the men roast the other animals, but the wolf I saved. It'd be handy to have a guard dog like that, if we could just train him a little. Rumor of a dragon attack on Helgen. Oh, and he knows that there might be a mutiny coming up. I appreciate that. There was a little more thought put into this location than with most generic bandit lairs. From here we could jump down the mountain, but then our quest markers would be all messed up. You know, might be fun though. Take no fall damage, says our Nightingale boots. Let's see whereabouts Frost would be. Ah, there he is. Let's surprise him. Hello there. Gotta love it. Good boy. Alright, almost there, Frost. That's Whiterun. We're headed there next. Hope you enjoyed the view. Who's this?
Hi.
Hi. Oh. I believe this is all before... Oop, right on. Oh, it's the map bug. Hope that doesn't stick. Okay, well. Maybe saving and reloading will work, but I don't think we need our map for a bit. We'll just leave that for next episode. I'll check to make sure it's working before then. I know I've gotten that bug in other playthroughs, but not in this one. Can't remember if it sticks or not. My follower cannot accompany me here. Okay, I don't know what follower that would be. Hello there.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
You're hunting? Where? I'm going to pretend this is a different option. I'm not sure, but...
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here. If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. All right then.
You one of the companions? Since we're doing mercenary work, maybe we should investigate. Hello there. Is this Scruffy? Scruffy, what are you doing here? This is Whiterun. What's wrong? No, buddy. No, I can't take a wolf into Whiterun. I'm sorry. You should really probably leave before the Huntress over there or something gets some ideas. Oh, well, I definitely don't remember that happening before. Interesting. No kitties. The Khajiit are not here. We'll just head into Whiterun. It's a chilly day. 15th of Frostfall. Hey Frost, you know the drill. Stay right here, alright? Where are the guards? Curious. We didn't trigger Dragon Rising, did we? Well, I mean, if we did, would something gone wrong. We can't fast travel into there either. Well, I'm going to chalk this up to a bug because oh,
Halt.
they appeared.
Closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I don't have news about the dragons, but I'm going to lie and say I do.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
I really did not think we triggered Dragon Rising. No matter. We're back to Whiterun. We used alternate start, live another life as our alternate start mod to begin somewhere other than Helgen. We began in Riften. And have not seen a dragon, though we're starting to hear people talking about them. Not sure what that means. Alright, we have a mammoth tusk to deliver to Isolde, a note to deliver to Igrad the Younger, sorry, to Danica, and a bounty to collect. Should be pretty quick. Let's see, Isolde. Don't seem to be out and about. Nobody seems to be out and about. Maybe the weather? We'll definitely deliver to Danica. She should be in the Temple of Kinnereth still. Unfortunately, we don't have the Elder Gleam sap she requested yet. Oops. What did I just press? My mistake. Hello?
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap?
No, I'm sorry, but I do have a delivery from Igrad.
Yorik's sister? Poor child. Magic runs deep in that family's bloodline. It's not always a blessing. Thank you for this.
See.
Something for your trouble.
Appreciate it.
May Kinnereth's winds.
We don't need it active in our quest log anymore, though. Good.
Owe you to fortune.
I feel better already.
Will also pay our respects to Kinnereth. Or Kine, as Froki would want us to say. You know, I'm curious about these companions. I've been doing a lot of mercenary work. Maybe they could hook me up with some more jobs.
Those two at it again? I knew it. Strike when the shoulder turns. He's giving you openings. Nice.
Nice.
Get him.
Well,
What are you waiting for?
how uncivilized. Excuse me.
What is it?
What are y'all about here?
Ask any fool around here, get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other.
Yeah, it's a little worrying. Not sure if I want to, but what would I have to do to join?
So you think you have what it takes? Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood.
I see.
All right then.
We'll see who this Kodlak is.
I'll see you burn.
You think you stand a chance?
This should be good.
Definitely giving off some Stone Age Unga Bunga vibes. This seems like the way to find a leader. That seems to be who Skjor wants us to talk to.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do.
Ah,
It is
here
our
he is.
burden to bear, but we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Oh. Sorry to intrude, but I was told to talk to you, Kodlak.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Who are the companions? What are you all about here?
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge.
Assassins.
I try to hold us to the right path.
Well, this man at least seems to think. If he's the leader, might be worth trying.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl?
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Of course. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Take her out back. Well, carry on. I'll follow you, I suppose. Oh, he really wants to get going. Oh, it looks like the fight calmed down.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
We should probably use something besides Chilren because we don't want to freeze and ragdoll him. We can pull out this great sword we have on hand. Sure, that sounds like fun.
Pretty good arm you have there. Not bad. Next time.
Looks like we drew blood. Oops.
You might just make it.
This is something to swing around, though.
You're still a whelp to us.
That's a heavy blade.
So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Well, I don't know about that. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Yorland, I presume?
What brings you here?
Vilkas sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does Vilkas always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
You a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
It's quite the forge. I'll need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
Well, what is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
It always feels right to give that kind of cheeky answer. Don't Didn't you just tell me not to be a servant? But if his wife is in mourning, we'll help.
Well done.
LA. Wonder if she's gotten back to Jorvesker. Seems like it. Oops. Try not to fall down the stairs. This ring of speed is a little speedy.
You don't belong here. What do you think you have to offer?
Excuse you.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Okay,
Now, if
no
you'll
useful dialogue
excuse me.
options. Where? I guess Ayla's downstairs. Okay. Am I interrupting?
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
I see. I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Are you new here?
I told you. This is the whelp that Vilkas mentioned.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a woman who lets her actions speak for her. I knew there was something I liked about you. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Like he just shouts in the midair.
we did,
Farkas.
Ice Brain.
There he is.
Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, hello. I'm Farkas. Come, follow me.
Hello. Knock the lantern back off.
Skyor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our
Ysgramor
best.
himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. All right, so here you are.
Sorry, excuse me.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle over in Eastmarch. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
I can handle that.
Go. Bring honor to yourself, and the companions.
Captain Nulmigale. I kind of like him. Oh well. So one of these is my bed?
Oh, hey there. Welcome. Glad to see you got in.
Looks like you got some bread in your
I was the
mug.
newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes.
What do your companions do exactly?
Have you been living with the Horkers? We're only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim.
So I'm not from around here.
When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor.
That's great. I'm gonna go to bed now. It's kind of nice to have a bed here in Whiterun. We didn't have that previously. So let's see. 8 hours would take us to 6 a.m. I think we want to sleep until maybe 8 a.m. Get a bite to eat. Alright, and then we have other business in Whiterun. We got to see Preventus about a certain bounty. We still haven't found Isolde. We have a mammoth tusk for her. Man, this movement speed, I really do feel the difference. I need to look at that enchantment to see what the exact percentage is. Increases movement speed. It doesn't say. Okay. is my... What do I have my ring set as when I have my like stealth stuff? No ring set. Okay, well I should... Oops, I guess that's what the Ring of the Grey would be for. Sorry. Just a moment. Need to adjust my hotkeys. Okay, group this into our sneak and dagger group. When it's time to sneak, I can be sneaky. Alright, well, we're halfway up to the Cloud District, so... Yeah, this has got to be like at least 25% faster movement speed. It's a little much. Probably not more than 50, though.
We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. My lord, please. You have to listen.
What would you have me do then?
Nothing? What's the meaning of this interruption?
My lord,
Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Pardon? Well, this is the only dialogue option, so I guess we have news from Helgen. There's no news in Helgen. We didn't see anything.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
It's a bit strange that the Dragon Rising questline seems to have possibly started.
So
But we'll roll with it.
Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Whatever. We'll go ahead with it.
Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Well, I didn't really intend to start this questline. I don't think we'll follow it yet. I think we're a bit skeptical about all this talk of
if you'll excuse me,
dragons.
I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here. Take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Yeah, all I've seen so far are rumors of dragons. Thanks for the armor and everything, though, but not really our style. I might just try it on, just for the sake of it. Yeah. Well, we'll see what this old fool wants.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Well, that's our area of expertise, as it so happens. Tell me what you need me to do.
You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon
Bleak
stone
Falls Barrow
said to
again.
contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about the barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here.
I know the place.
I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Yes, I believe so. How do you know what I'm looking for will even be there.
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Sure, whatever.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate
Assuming not going to have anything useful to us. I'm assuming we don't really have it. Oh, no, we can sell them this Staff of Reanimation. Sure. Well. Good enough.
It's been good talking.
Okay, now what we actually came here for is Preventus.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
I appreciate the compliment, but I'm just here for a bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Alright, we just go trotting off. Wow, we're quick. Alright, last thing to do is just find Isolde. I think we're not going to get any credence to these tales of dragons. We've seen no such thing. We were just up in the area of Helgen. Nothing. Nothing at all. Bleak Falls Barrow can wait for another time. We have more pressing tasks. Ah, and here's the one we're looking for.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Well, here's something that might help. Your mammoth tusk.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze.
You don't want to know where it's from.
Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Appreciate it.
Good talking to you.
And to you. Alright, folks. I think this is a pretty good place to leave it. Next episode, I believe we will be heading to the north and east. We got a couple little side quests to do along the way. Dark Brotherhood contract, a immersive NPCs quest, something for the companions now, and something for Froki Wedded Blade, Guardian of Kinnereth. Alright, we'll take that quest marker out. Thanks y'all for watching. Appreciate views, likes, subscribe. You know how those things just help a channel. But really just happy to be back and able to stream a bit. Sorry I wasn't able to make the Noita stream this morning. Was really hoping Thursdays would be better, but I got called into work today. Not going to be able to make it tomorrow morning, unfortunately, either. Ah.
It's just us against
These are additional guards going to Riverwood.
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Silent dialogue line, I guess. Okay. Off y'all go. Cool. Right, thanks again for watching, y'all. Keep an eye on the page for when I'm going live next. We're not on a schedule right now for Skyrim, but I'm, you know, have the goal of streaming at least once a week. Really love being back in this game. So, hope to see you all next time I am live, and goodbye until then.